Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys step out and you see um a large city made of stone, spread out, pretty far away from where you are. You see other dragons flying in the air. They're smaller.
Ah,
Oh fuck.
They're smaller. They're younger. Um, but like
black,
several shades.
various colors.
Yeah,
Okay.
various colors. But both
Roger the
metallic,
rainbow dragons.
both metallic and chromatic. They do not
Oh,
appear.
interesting.
Yes, they do not appear to be fighting. You see just absolute shit tons of fey creatures, walking the streets.
Gotcha.
There are clearly some districts. I'd like you both to make a perception check.
All right.
I think I probably already know what this is about, but that's fine.
Okay.
21. Also, it's one we
26.
get a hero point.
Yes, you do get a hero point. You said 21 and 26.
I've never used any of mine, so
You still accrue them. You start with 1 and you hold up to 3.
I thought we started with 3.
Nope, you start with
No.
1, you hold up to 3, and then...
Oh, every session we start with 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, see that I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it drops.
I mean, I haven't really used them anyway, so
Right. But, may as well. Otherwise, they just go to waste. So, I heard 21 and 26?
yep.
All right. So, you guys both notice you were here last week. Were you Chew Elvis?
Yeah, I was there last week.
Okay, that's what I thought. So, it's very subtle. But the shape of the basin that you guys are in and the surrounding landscape and the horizon is strongly reminiscent of Orvene.
Oh. Okay,
Okay.
not quite what I was thinking, but okay. Which one was Orvene again?
The city where the goblins were sieging and Prince
Oh, right.
Alexi.
Of course, where we just were.
Yes, where you just
Okay.
were. And Prince Alexi was.
Yeah, right. So did not travel in space, only travel in time. Got it.
So apparently the amulet is one or the other.
Or are you sure it isn't always in time and
I guess it's possible.
So yeah,
Very.
you see a distinct area for the fighting pits. But yeah, most of this most of these houses are hovels. There are some very large ones that are clearly meant for dragons to occupy to a degree. But yeah, there's very clearly a ruling class here. A gold dragon swoops down. What are you
Okay.
two doing here? He sniffs at Sly very strongly. Sly, you almost feel like you're going to be sucked into his nostril. My apologies.
And it's like, hey, personal space,
I
dude.
did not mean to interrupt you. I mistook you for a servant. Have you come to put your servant into the fighting pits? As he directs his gaze at Ildis.
No, I think we'll just be watching things.
Well, fuck me.
The dragon turns to you. What?
Not today. I think we'll just be watching.
Very well.
He's not in the best condition.
I mean, if you desire a replacement, that can be done. What skills does he have that you require? Gakumar would be happy to render aid to the vizier of the Dragon King.
I think I'm capable. I'm just thinking to myself, like, I'm not useless.
This dragon pays you no mind, Elvis. He's clearly talking
Yeah.
directly to Sly, and you
Yeah,
are just background fresco.
Apparently.
Right. Can I? So real quick before, what is his station?
This guy?
Yeah.
He tells you that he is something on the level of a guard lieutenant. You know, not exactly that equivalency because I would imagine dragons have a different hierarchy structure, but
Right.
about that much authority.
Okay, but he's not the guy in charge.
You, Grakumar is.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Then yeah, in that case, oh, interesting.
He asks,
All
so
right.
he's asking you to elaborate on the skills that Ilvus provides to you, and if you would
Okay.
require another servant. As you
I
said,
think
Um,
what
this one is clearly defective, as you stated.
in other words, he's gonna get rid. He's talking about getting rid of me for somebody else.
Yeah.
okay, I'm just gonna kind of stand up to full height and just
Which is an extra like inch.
Right?
well, right, but like
stand up straight.
it's a matter of composure, right? Because
Yeah.
normally I'm kind of hunched over and just kind of like, or not really hunched, but like just kind of slumped a little bit, But I'm just kind of, draw myself up and just I'll be like, where I go with, where I go with my servants is none of your concern. If I need someone else, I'll find someone else, as you were.
My apologies. And he flies away.
He's gonna look over at Sly and be like, "Yeah, that could have went a lot worse. Could have went a lot better."
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I wasn't hallucinating. This opens a whole fucking, or unless I still am, which is also possible.
It's just all of
Shared
it.
hallucination.
Right? Well, I guess that's the theory behind Mothman.
Right. But just stick with me. Keep your mouth shut. We should be fine. Okay.
Can I with the society? Can I like just observations see what races are all considered slaves and which ones are not?
Okay.
By chance,
I mean, I could answer that question for you pretty
if
easily.
you can, I don't know if you. Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Dragonkin.
The ones who are considered slaves are the ones that are not.
The ones that are not Dragonkin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
Or anything you need to tell me, Sly?
I'd rather not at the moment. Maybe when we get back.
Roger
and
that.
then we'd want to after the assault because then we'd get distracted. It's a whole thing. So part of the story is really not good to talk about here. For now, I guess let's just occupy our time. I guess we won't be threatened, so let's just occupy our time. I guess you want to check out the fighting pits.
Yeah, we can go that way.
Okay.
I guess let's go do that.
All right. So you guys make your way through the fighting. Make your way through the city. Walking on the ground. Yeah, all the fake creatures, they just part like the sea for you. With the dragons watching keenly overhead. You've kind of attracted more or less your own escort. Like they're not like keeping an eye on you to make sure that you're doing anything bad, but
Protection, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just doing as they were trained. Basically, it's like
security.
High value. Lord here. We shall keep an eye on him. Make sure the riffraff don't come anywhere near him. Otherwise, we'll incinerate them with dragon breath.
Yep.
Right, see?
Yeah, cleanse them. So, you guys go to the fight. It appears to be an elf and versus a, I want to say displacer beast.
Ooh, fancy.
Make sure.
By the way, Andrew, I don't know if you noticed, I changed the name of my sword.
I did not notice that. Let me look.
Well, you named your sword?
Yeah, it was called Negotiation.
Still says negotiation on my screen.
Oh, interesting. Because I changed it on my end.
Let me reload. So there's an elf fighting a displacer beast. It is so this large panther-like creature with tentacles and mirror images of it.
Yep.
So the elf begins to hurl, minor spells and cantrips at it. Pew pew pew. Make a perception check.
Oh, hey. On a side note, I'm glad I picked this particular skill that I have on level 7 now. Sorry.
What's that?
Evasion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah. Learn to move quickly to avoid explosions, dragon's breath, and worse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's AoE attacks. It's
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, but since my proficiency rank for reflex saves increased to master.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when you get a success, you get a critical success instead.
Well, I think that's one that you don't choose, right? That's just the
it's
default
automatic.
rogue thing.
Yeah, that's a rogue staple.
I know. I'm just saying it worked out perfectly for right now.
Yeah, I get level 7. I get a similar. It's Juggernaut, which is proficiency with fortitude saves rate increases to master, and when I get a success on fortitude, I get a critical instead.
Oh, nice.
But anyway, I got a 15.
Okay, 15 and Ilvis.
What were we rolling for? I'm sorry.
Perception.
33.
Okay. 33. Wow. So Ilvis.
Yeah. The website's been great to me today. I'm not even bullshitting.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see my rolls or not, but
no, I can't. But it's good because the story has been screwing you.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Well, I'm gonna be able to hear you guys. I'm gonna go grab a drink, but I can still hear you.
Okay. So Ilvis, you notice that, with your keen, foxy eyes, you notice that the elf appears to be rather emaciated, and this panther creature is very well fed.
Classic gladiator situation.
Telling me is the elf is essentially drugged up like I was.
You said drugged up? Well, he's not on drugs. Like, he's not.
No, but I'm saying, like, they got him at a disadvantage, like he's on something.
Oh yeah, just lack of food.
Yeah.
That's the disadvantage.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Also, he's an elf against a displacer beast. That's also a disadvantage.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very gladiator.
Yes.
Yeah. You always starve the lions.
Yeah.
So
not a fan of that. Is there anything we can do, Sly?
Not really.
You
no.
get your own little. You can sit anywhere you want.
I want to sit somewhere near an entrance.
Okay.
I suppose I have to sit next to him.
Yep.
You would. You actually have to sit at his feet. You're not allowed to sit on the bench.
That's some bullshit.
Look, sorry, dude. This is we got to keep our cover here. This is of utmost importance.
Oh, I know. I might not like it, but I get it.
Sly,
Right.
you notice that there are other.
I don't particularly like it either.
There are other people who have are resting their feet on their servant's head.
You can't reach that high.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to.
Okay. That's fair.
And in fact, actually, I'm gonna have him stand next to me, with basically his knife drawn.
Interesting.
You want my dagger or my sword? I still have my sword.
Well, okay, so not drawn, but like
at the ready.
Accessible.
Basically bodyguard position. That's gonna be the angle that that's gonna be the angle that I'm gonna try to go for here. Is be like he's gonna be my kind of like bodyguard, eye on my back kind of thing.
Okay.
Which I realize is kind of a little bit counterintuitive, but whatever. Better to have someone
be seen as threatening to the dragons, but okay.
Right. Interesting. Who's watching?
That's fine.
So yeah, this
How's
works.
this? I'm gonna do one better to make it less obvious. I'm gonna be holding my playing cards.
Oh yeah, that works.
There you go. There you go. Now you're just an entertainer.
Ooh yeah.
That's a good pivot.
Oh, actually, you know what? We could even
Because
bring
I
out a
can use them as
table.
darts or daggers.
No, I understand
They
why.
say we could even bring out a little. Is there like a little table I could get?
Snap your fingers, and it can be done.
Yeah, I'll get one of those.
Okay. What kind of table you want? Like a rickety folding table for playing cards, or what?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
You just like
It's even got a wobble. Like one of the legs is shorter than the other three.
perfect,
Hey,
authentic.
it's called character.
Yeah, exactly.
just like all my grandfathers playing card tables.
It's not a playing card table if all legs are the same length.
Right?
Exactly.
That's just
But
for
yeah.
dominoes. Yeah, a table is brought to you by 4 other gnomes. They look very
Great.
sad.
Yep. I don't know.
But yes, the elf in combat, he appears to be doing quite well. He's quite adept at spellcasting, and is putting on a good show. The crowd cheers. As the back and forth goes, but um, basically at some point the elf trips on a rag that was hanging down, and it's over for him from there. And the crowd just goes wild. Yeah! Blood sport.
Thunderdome.
Yeah.
I'd like you both to make another perception check.
Make another what? You cut out.
Perception. Sorry.
Man, my dice have not been friendly to me today. 17.
Good thing,
23.
because the story's been good to you.
Right.
23.
Well, kind of. I was kind of hoping for this to be like a level 10 reveal, but that's fine.
Oh, don't worry. We'll come. We'll see how it goes. So 13 and what?
23.
23? All right.
Yeah, I
Ildish,
rolled like shit.
you notice that some of the servants are moving in a rather orderly fashion in small pockets around the stadium. They're trying not to be noticed,
But I noticed them.
but you notice them.
Okay. How far away are they from me?
They are pocketed around, so there's actually one that's quite nearby. You see, an ape person, kind of make
A
eye
what?
contact. Ape person,
Mhm.
Kind of like you, but he turns into an ape instead of a fox.
Ah, shit. I just realized something.
What?
Time travel.
What about it?
Well,
Butterfly effect?
consider everyone here recognizes me. Right?
Yeah, which means we're less than 400 years in the past.
Well, no, it means that we're more than 500 years in the past. But more to the point, they all already recognize me. And also, I'm here because of time travel.
Which means you might be here twice.
Yes.
Or it could just be fact that they recognize your kind, your scent, not
No.
necessarily you specifically.
No, they recognize me specifically. I will tell you that for free.
Oh, okay.
There's a reason why I'm able to just tell them what to do.
The ape person makes
You're
kinda
the
makes,
relative to that fucking dragon, aren't you?
Yep.
the ape person makes kind of a knowing glance at you, Elvis,
Uh-huh.
and kind of very subtly motions towards Sly.
Where are the dragons in the area right now?
So some of them have been polymorphed. So there's ones all around, and there are dragons, kind of overwatching the stadium.
I
But,
mean,
like,
I'm trying to figure out if I'd be able to get away with actually going up and talking to that ape without drawing a big fuss, considering I'm barely supposed to be right now.
yeah, you could probably do that.
Would I have to roll for that?
I would say deception, because you're not trying to not be seen. You're trying to not be noticed.
All right, 20.
I mean, Elvis or Sly's gonna notice regardless.
Yeah, I'm not worried about him noticing.
Yeah. So you go over to the ape person.
So, whoa, who are you?
That doesn't matter.
Well, you
It's
guys.
almost time. Why are you here? Get back to your master.
Time for what?
We have to strike them down.
Can I roll a society check to see if I put 2 and 2 together with what you sent me the message before about
Okay, sure.
the history that I know of, to see if seems like this is when it happens type of thing?
Sure.
28.
It's not directly related. There's some time, but this is a big factor.
Okay. I'm gonna tell him okay.